with IRPA AI. Today we'll be talking about it's all about the end user experience. In our last segment, Sam Gross mentioned the importance of the user experience when providing support to customer IT devices, servers, and IT infrastructure as a whole. Today we'll be talking about how an enhanced end user experience can be achieved through well thought out IT support tools. Achieving better IT support performance through the efficiency of intelligent automation is what we'll be focusing on today. With each new incarnation of IT support products, we are finding that the expectation of end users concerning the issue resolution cycle times, such as MTTR, are getting shorter and shorter. There was a time when the problem resolution of 15 minutes was considered to be very fast, but today, the technical experience of people and technology which exists today to solve the same problem in 30 seconds or less is what most customers are looking for. Scripting for specific solutions and purely reactive policy engines alone are not flexible enough to anticipate the dynamic changing nature of modern IT environments. A level of intelligent automation needs to be employed that can adapt to these changing conditions to keep those resolution cycle times ever decreasing and meeting the expectation of the end user. Let's examine how long the problem, the issue, has really been out there. How long does it exist before it is solved? How much time is currently wasted waiting for problems to be resolved using traditional IT support ticket-based systems? Let's say that our end user experiences a problem with connecting to their sales portal website. It's happened before. It usually clears up in a few minutes, but it is a problem. Our end user calls the help desk to open an issue and describe the problem. The support personnel goes through the normal interview process of playing 20 questions, of asking which device is it, what is the asset tag, what is the service tag, what is the model number, what is the manufacturer, on and on. And then finally asks the end user to write down the reference number that they are about to give them. Now, what if the end user is a salesperson on a very important critical sales call out on the road? Quick, grab a pen and try to write something down. So these are the things that we're trying to solve. So now let's count up the time that the issue has already taken away from productivity. The end user notices the problem, but may or may not have had the time to notify the help desk. The individual could be having a busy day, for instance. A certain amount of time lapses before the help desk folks are physically notified and the issue is opened. Now, multiply that time by others who may have been affected by the problem, and finally multiply that by the other times in the past that this same problem came up. Remember that this problem has occurred before. Now, what if I told you that the technology already exists to discover and remediate these types of problems using intelligent automation-fueled software even before the end user notices that there was even a problem? It's all about the end user experience. What are we doing in essence here is connecting the end user directly to the robotics underneath it all. We found that when an end user had an issue, they would contact a support admin and describe the symptoms of the problem. Meanwhile, the error events and messages describing the issue were already available on the device itself in log files. So as the end user would describe the problem, the admin would then open a ticket and look up the best practices procedures for the remediation and then proceed to remotely connect to the device and perform the digital tasks. So what did we do? We went from the digital world to the analog world, back to the digital world again, when all along we already had the error message and it was just a matter of time of letting the AI software perform its tasks and to remediate the problem without humans even getting involved. Since we have the capability of of reacting to the issue using our bot technology at the moment the issue happens, we found it was possible to solve the issue even before an end user has time to open a ticket. The next thing I want to talk about is plain speak and avoiding the technical jargon. Today, it's important to not only solve problems quickly and efficiently, but to do it in a manner that will make the customer feel cared for, respected, and even delighted. When that end user calls up the help desk about an issue, they may not exactly be in the mood to technically describe the problem they are having, when they first noticed the problem, or what else they may have seen while the problem was occurring. And they most certainly may not be in the mood to discuss technology or to try and understand technical jargon being asked by the help desk personnel. Wherever possible, modern IT tools should be and should provide an AI-fueled natural language conversational user interface for the end user, enabling them to communicate through the interactive software in case they have questions. The customer's ability to understand technical jargon, technical speak, or what we call techies, should never be assumed. Not everyone has the same background and the same set of experiences as everyone else. A common language conversational user interface that avoids IT speak and focuses on easy-to-understand terminology will inspire an enhanced end-user experience. Remember that it's all about the end-user experience. Keeping the end user in mind when considering IT tools is paramount in today's landscape of point solutions. Today, we have an explosion of new devices, such as those without consoles that are commonly known as headless devices or IoT. There are hundreds of monitoring and management tools for servers, networks, applications that were all made for very specific purposes, and their user interfaces were optimized for technical administrators. Well, we took the approach of seeing IT operations from end user in rather than from the admin looking out. So we needed to integrate all those disparate functions from those tools and allow the end user to be part of their own device management. Having an understanding that there needs to be a balance between handling issues efficiently, intelligently, but at the same time, having the ability to take customer questions, requests, and providing an end-user nurturing facility that can answer their concerns just as quickly and efficiently. Again, it's all about the end-user experience. Thank you very much.